Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of 24/7 Regulatory Bodies and SO. My name is Amanjot, and I am here with all of you to discuss the another session on the PPB selection series. Okay, so let's start the session. A little bit delay happened from my side for today. So let's start the session. Before starting the session, do let me know audio and video both are okay. Are we good to go? Good evening, Dakshani. How are you? So first, let me know immediately is everything is okay. Give me a thumbs up. Are we good to go? And good evening to all of you. Let's start the session. First of all, there is certain information for all of you. If you have not enrolled until in a particular batch for your practice, then this is the information for all of you, that the bilingual case study batch already started from 27th of October, and from 30th of October we are going to start, 31st of October we are going to start the case study batch for the English medium PPB, AFB and LRB, and this batch will be available. Bilingual batch is already available on the store, and this batch is already available. To enroll and under any of this batch, you can use the code Y496. Okay, apart from that, if we talk about the practice batch, in which 3000 MCQs, previous year questions and your case study will be available. This is the batch which is already running from 10th of October, and right now to enroll in this batch you can use the code Y496. Last, if you are looking for a practice purpose, like from where to practice the question in a certain time period, I am suggesting to each and every one of you that do make sure before going for a main exam, do actually give the test series, because you will be very you will feel like very comfortable when you give for the exam. Okay, you will be become friendly with the system, you will become friendly that how to give online exam. So that is very important. So I would suggest to all of you that do give test series before going for the exam, and to enroll in any of these test series you can use the code Y496S. It will be available for whole 3 subjects and for individual subjects also. Okay, now next thing, let's start the session. And to start the session, this is our 22nd class of the selection series. First question in your screen, that is limitations of transaction in a small account, which statement are true? So we are talking about the small account here. So which of the following is true, you have to tell. First is saying aggregate credits not more than rupees 1 lakh in a year. Second, aggregate withdrawals not more than rupees 10,000 in a month. Third is saying balance in account not more than rupees 50,000 at any time. So which of the following is true regarding the small account conditions or small account transactions? So the small account is also known as your BSBD account, that is basic saving bank deposit account. So you have to tell which of the following conditions are correct for that particular exam. A, B, C or D. 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 1, or all of the above. Which of the following is correct, you have to tell. Okay, Anand is saying B, Dakshani is saying D, and Pratima is saying D, Rajan is saying D, Nitesh is saying maximum are going with the D, that is all of the above. Okay. Yes, correct. So right answer will be your D option, that is all of the above. Right answer is all of the above. All of the above are the conditions or transactions limitation of the small account. One more thing here is that withdrawal transaction limit in a month is only 4 times is available, and the foreign remittance will be available only if you have done the KYC formalities. If you have done the KYC formalities, then you will be able to perform the foreign transactions also. Okay, next. So if I talk about the second question, that is talking about professional practices. So second question is talking about professional practices, equality in providing access to vital information and providing equal opportunity to qualifying one's comes under. Is it a responsibility? Is it a fairness? Is it a honesty? Or is it a sincerity? So which of the following is correct? Do let me know which of the following is correct. Yes, maximum withdrawal limit in a month will be 4. Okay, in a month, how much withdrawal you can do? You can do maximum withdrawal of 4 times. After that, if you want to withdraw, you have to pay the charges. So which of the following will be correct? So question is asking that professional practicing equality in providing access to the vital information and providing equal opportunities to qualifying one's comes under. Is it responsibility? Is it fairness? Is it honesty? Is it sincerity? Which of the following is correct? Also, those candidates who are live in the session, do one thing. Do share the session on your Telegram channel and WhatsApp group so that more and more people will be joining us. So give a second to it and do share the session. And also, if you have not liked the session, do press the like button also. So second will be B, everyone is going with the fairness. That is true. Like you are being fair with everyone. You are being justice. You are doing justice with everyone. So right answer will be your fairness. That is the second. Okay, right answer will be B option. Very good. Now let's move to the next question that is talking about, that's a case study question. Okay, it's a case study question which is talking about that Mr. John has a ABC bank account and credited rupees 20 lakh in it. And subsequently, he was arrested on charge of fraud. The police informed the ABC bank not to allow withdrawals from his account. 2 days later, ABC Bank receives a check of rupees 15,000 favoring Mr. John XYZ Bank against a loan. So what should the bank do? What should the bank will do here? First is saying not to pay check. Second is saying return check with memo stating account holder in jail. Third say honor the check. Fourth is saying get police orders for payment. Fifth is saying get a court order for payment. So which of the following activity will be performed by the ABC Bank in case of the customer of the bank is went to the jail and the police has said not to perform any kind of transaction? So what should be the action which will be taken by the customer? A, B, C or D? Third is C. Everyone is going with the C option. That is true. That what bank has to do? Honor the check. What bank has to do? The honor the check. Okay, right answer will be C. Bank will honor the check. Correct. Next, the advantage of leasing are, what is the advantage of leasing? Now, what is leasing? Leasing is a type of source of finance. It is one of the type of source of finance. And when we talk about the source of finance, it means the alternative way to finance to fulfill the requirement of the people of money without using the traditional banking system. Apart from traditional banking system, other sources which we are using to exchange the funds among the people who have surplus money and the persons who have deficit of money, that is known as source of finance. Okay, now the way of source of finance are, we have crowdfunding, we have leasing, we have hire purchase, we have factoring, we have forfeiting, we have peer-to-peer lending. So all these angel investor, joint capital funds, so all these are the sources of finance or alternate source of finance we can say. So leasing is simply the way in which we are talking about, you are taking a certain property on the lease. That is leasing. Like you are having certain product or certain security or certain goods or any asset on a lease. You have taken that thing on a rent. That is known as the leasing. So there will be two parties, lessee and lessor. Lessor will be the owner of the property and lessee will be the tenant of the property who has taken on the rent the property. Okay, so lease asset will be there, the property which you are giving on a lease, and lease payment will be there, that rent you are paying every month or whatever the duration you have decided. Okay, so which of the following will be correct? Fourth will be, so first is saying it is a cent percent finance, it is better than term loan when the borrower has to contribute a margin. No. The leased asset as well as leased obligation do not reflect in the balance sheet of the lessee and such it does not disturb the debt equity ratio. That is not correct. Third is saying leasing allows the lessee the use of the asset acquired at today's cost by making payment in future out of future earnings. That is correct. Like for example, I am taking a flat on a rent. So what I am doing, I am using the asset right now, okay, at today's cost, and I will pay the rent after 1 month. So this is what we are talking, like after my salary come on the date of 1st, then I will pay the rent of this particular month. That is leasing. So leasing allows the lessee means the tenant, the person who is taking property on the rent or on the lease, to use the asset acquired at today's cost by making payment in the future out of the future earnings. So right answer will be C. It is the advantage of leasing. Okay, next question. A staff examined organization's financial statement and determined that they present a number of significant items in a fraudulent manner. So you know that you should report this situation to management, but are concerned that reporting it might result in your employment being terminated. So failure to report this situation is a violation of which of the following ethical standard of ethical professional practices? So what we are saying that the staff examined organization's financial statement and determined that they present a number of significant items in a fraudulent manner. Like you have, the company has done the fraud, okay, in representing a certain numbers. So you know that this should be report, Hana, but you are in the situation like if you report about it, there is a chances of termination of your employment. Now, if you have not reported it, then which kind of violation you are conducting in the ethical standards? Is it A, B, C or D? Is it competence? Is it confidentiality? Is it integrity? Is it creditability? Which of the following will be correct? Fifth will be B and C. Two options are coming. B and C and D is coming. B is confidentiality, C is integrity, D is creditability. Like how it can be confidentiality? Let me know how it can be confidentiality. Why you are saying B? Confidentiality is simply the kind of information which should not be discussed with the outside world, and you have leaked that information. Like there is a certain information about the company, about the organization that is very confidential, that should remain within the board of directors, but still you have leaked that information. That is confidentiality. But you are not leaking the kind of information which is a confidential information. This is a fraud, and you are avoiding the fraud. You are violating a kind of ethical standard in which not representing the fraud of the company. That will be no, it will not be the integrity, it will be the creditability. The ethical standard you are violating, that is the creditability. You know something is wrong going on and you are not reporting that wrong activity, that is the creditability. Right answer will be your D. Okay, next. Right issue is, so we know in the capital market there are three ways to raise capital. Equity market is there, by shares you can raise capital. Commodity market is there, by investing in the commodity, in the raw material you can raise money. And then we have a derivative market also. Derivative is the market in which based on the underlying assets you drive the value of your derivative. Okay, now in the equity market, when company is issuing shares, company can issue the share from the primary market and the secondary market. Primary market is the first time market, or we can say fresh issue market, where company issues shares for the first time. Not we can say first time, but every time when the company is issuing fresh shares, that will be a primary market. And when already existing shares will be sold and purchased, that will be known as your secondary market. So in the primary market, we have three ways to raise capital. We have domestic market, domestic source, we have foreign source, and we have other foreign source. So when we go to the domestic source, one of the way to raise capital is right issue. So which of the following is true about the right issue? Sixth is C. Everyone is going with the C option. So first option is saying issue of securities to a select group of persons. Now, direct sale of securities from an unlisted company to the public to the fixed price. When a listed company proposes to issue fresh issues security to its existing shareholder. When a listed company makes a fresh issue of security. So the right answer will be your C. Right answer will be C. Very good. And the first one is talking about private placement. First statement is talking about private placement. It will be a private placement. Okay. Next question. A promissory note or bill of exchange, in which no time for payment is specified. It will be always payable at or on demand at the discretion of the promisor or drawee 30 days after sight or 1 week after date of instrument. So if there is no maturity period or date has given on the document, on the promissory note, on bill of exchange, then when the payment of this particular document will be performed? On the demand of the customer, on at the discretion of the promisor and drawee, 30 days after the sight, or 1 week after date of instrument. When it should be done? Always mention the question number whenever you are answering. So seventh is A. Okay, very good. Right answer will be your A. That is on demand. So if there is no date specified, then on demand the payment will be done. Okay, very good. Right answer will be on demand. Correct. Next, an endorsement can be on. An endorsement can be on the face or back of the negotiable instrument, piece of paper annexed to the instrument, a stamp paper intended to be completed as a negotiable instrument, or any of the above. So endorsement means simply the transfer of document. When you are endorsing the check, you are transferring the check from one person to another. Like somebody has given me the check on my name, but I endorse that check on the another person's name. Let's say I endorse that check to the Chetna. So now the Chetna will become the payee of the check. Hai na? Chetna will become the receiver of the check. So what I did, I have transferred the check to the name of the Chetna. Now which of the following will be the way by which I can endorse the check? A, B, C or D? Okay, D and A and C. Three options are coming. Right answer will be your D, any of the above. Any of the above way can be used to endorse the document. Okay, endorse the negotiable instrument. Next. According to marketing, 4P's credit terms cannot be classified as place, price, product. Cannot be classified as. According to 4P's, credit terms cannot be classified as place, price or product. Which of the following will be correct? So right answer for this will be your very good. Nitesh Nagarjun has given the right answer. Vidya has given the right answer. Shashikant has given the right answer. Very good. So right answer will be your B, only 1 and 3rd. Right answer will be B, that is only 1 and 3rd. Okay, very good. Next. Which of the following steps is helpful to control the inflation? If we want to control the inflation, then which of the following steps should be used or control will be able to control the inflation? Reduction in SLR, reduction in bank rate, increase in CRR, or all of these? So which of the following method can be used, or which of the following method can be helpful to control the inflation? A, B, C or D? How to control inflation? What is inflation? Rise in the prices. When there is a rise in the prices of goods and services for a certain period of time, that is known as inflation. And to control inflation, RBI makes the tight monetary policy. What type of policy will be made by RBI? RBI will make the tight monetary policy to control the inflation. And tight monetary policy always increases the policy rates. When you increase the policy rates, loans become costlier. The loans becomes costlier. When the loans are costlier, people will have less money supply. And when people have less money supply, inflation will be controlled. So right answer will be your C option. Very good. Right answer will be C. No, not all of the above, Rekha. What we are seeing here, reduction. If you are reducing SLR, if you are reducing bank rate, it means loans become cheaper. When loans are cheaper, people will take more loans and the demand of goods and services will increase. So we have to reduce the demand so that the prices will be reduced. So we have to increase the policy rates. So increase in CRR will be right answer, not the A and B one. Okay, right answer will be your C. So now let me know, out of 10 questions, how many answers you have given correct. And also right now the biggest price drop, 81% off, and the double validity is going on. So biggest price drop is there. Now the JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack is available only at 48,500 rupees or 48,450 rupees, I can say. Double validity is also available, and with that 81% off is also available. So this is the lowest price for any Mahapack right now, or any particular batch which is going on the application. Okay, now to enroll you have to click on the particular batch. This window will be available in front of you, and you have to use a coupon code here, that is Y496, and you will get 80% discount from the website. But if you purchase from the R24/7 application, you will get 1% additional discount, and by paying around 9,500 rupees, you will be able to get 24 months validity on JAIIB and CAIIB ka Mahapack. It will cover the new course also. Okay, from the next year, new course is going to be start. Okay, so this is how you can enroll. So the score is 6, 9, 9, 10, 9, 7, 8, 3 out of 5, 3. Okay, 10, 8. Okay. So do make sure in every session you score more than 7, because now right now we have very less time to prepare. So we should be more precise of our revision and the practice. Okay. So let's end the session. Before ending the session, before going or leaving the session, do make sure you have liked the session. Also, if you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section, and do share the session on the multiple Telegram channels or WhatsApp group wherever you are linked, so that maximum people will be able to watch this session. And last but not the least, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Okay. So thank you all for joining the session. Take care, and let's meet tomorrow at the